stabbing spree through Manhattan that killed 3 people in 3 different locations. And then on Tuesday, an officer shot in Queens. The common denominator here, violent suspects with lots of prior arrests, bad guys that many say should not be on the streets. The good news today, by the way, that wounded cop from last night got out of the hospital to an applause by his brethren. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu, live in Jamaica for us.
Well, Bill, this is certainly the good news that we all need to hear. Officer Wong was released from the hospital, as you saw in that video. A couple hundred of his fellow officers were there to clap for him as he exited with his mother and his girlfriend by his side. He gave a thumbs up when he was asked how he was feeling, and it's going to take some time, but the PBA says he is excited to get back to serve the community he loves. And as for that 26-year-old bystander who was shot, we're told she is going to make a full recovery as well. A hero's exit from Jamaica Hospital. Officer Rich Wong, who was shot Tuesday afternoon, was clapped out by his fellow officers, his family by his side.
We can't forget about the police officers who were on the scene and put that tourniquet on and saved his life. We can't forget about the doctors here, the nurses. You know, everyone together saved this police officer's life.
Authorities say Gary Worthy robbed a bodega and then a smoke shop around 5:30 p.m. Tuesday. When Officer Wong confronted him, Worthy allegedly shot him in the leg. Police say Wong then shot and killed the 57-year-old. Jasmine Kaur was behind the cash register when Worthy came inside the bodega on Hillside Avenue.
He showed me the gun. He said, "Don't move." He didn't say nothing. He gave me money or nothing. So he just showed me the gun.
Worthy had a violent criminal past and was on lifetime parole. Former NYPD Chief of Detectives Bob Boyce says that fact indicates just how dangerous he was.
The purpose of lifetime parole is to be constantly monitored for the rest of your life. You're a dangerous individual, and the state is taking a chance by letting you go.
Worthy had been arrested 7 times since receiving lifetime parole back in 2021, the latest arrest just a week ago, and he was wanted for 3 recent armed robberies. Police says the 57-year-old should not have been back out on the streets.
He shouldn't have been. He should have been remanded at each arrest. It's as simple as that. A parole warrant is attached, and at arraignment, it's usually he's remanded in the custody of New York State Department of Parole. They come pick him up. That didn't happen.
Well, numbers show there are about 2,600 people in the state of New York who have lifetime parole, and of those, about 60% are right here in New York City. Live in Jamaica, Queens, Janice Yu, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.